Welcome to MMA Dogs. My name is Hector. This is my dog Dan.
Hey.
We'd like to take a quick second to thank you for tuning in today. And if you haven't already had a chance, please subscribe to our channel. You'll simply get a notification letting you know, hey, we uploaded a new video. That way you don't have to go looking around for it and have to keep track of this or that. It's all automatic. Dog?
Yes, please check out our website also, MMADogs.com. MMADAWGS.com. There we have our proven track record, our MMA betting strategy, and other helpful links, including a podcast, which can be found on iTunes. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
UFC on Fuel TV 7 in London, February 16th. We have an exciting matchup between Cub Swanson and Dustin Poirier in the featherweight division. I can't wait for this particular fight, dog. And, will Cub Swanson be able to land that knockout punch? His last 3 fights, he's knocked out his opponent, or
is he going to get submitted just like he did against Ricardo Lamas?
So it's going to be interesting to see what goes down here. Let's take a look at Cub's last 2 fights, and then we'll take a look at Dustin's last 2 fights. So most recently, Cub Swanson knocked out Charles Oliveira. In his fight before that, he knocked out Ross Pearson. And then let's take a look at Dustin Poirier. He most recently submitted Jonathan Brookins. In his fight before that, in the 4th round, he got submitted himself by the Korean zombie, Chan Sung-young. So, for this particular fight, guys, I can't wait for it. I really am excited for this fight. And the reason I'm so excited is because these 2 guys are finishers. They either get the knockout or they get the submission, but these guys are going to go in there and we're definitely going to see a finish. I really believe that. I'm taking a look at it, and, Cub Swanson, he's just been on a real tear lately. He's been on a tear, knocking people out, getting knocked out of the night, knocking people out in the first round. So it's very difficult. It's very difficult for me to overlook that and make a really, really, bold prediction on as to what I believe the other guy's going to do. Because in my opinion, the UFC matched him up perfectly. And in Dustin Poirier, though, last time when he fought Jonathan Brookins, he came out there possessed. In the first round, submitted him. I mean, just looking like avenging that loss, just possessed, refreshed. And I know he's training with American Top Team. That's a great, great team. And so, I'm taking a look at all the previous fights and their method and the way they can win and everything. Taking a look at it all. And, it's going to be, for me, a do not bet. Let's say it's a do not bet because it's so close. Swanson could get the knockout, but I really believe that Dustin Poirier has turned a new page here, has turned a new corner, and he's going to land the takedown and the submission. So I have Dustin Poirier winning via submission. And for me, in my opinion, it's a do not bet. I'm going to sit back and enjoy this fight. What are your thoughts on this fight, dog?
Yes, this is an exciting fight. I really, really like Cub Swanson. I really, really like Dustin Poirier. I've been doing pretty bad on them lately. Other than Dustin Poirier's last performance, I picked him to beat the Korean Zombie, which he did not. I picked against Cub Swanson, against Ross Pearson and Charles Oliveira, and he knocked both those guys out. So it's really hard to pick against either one of these guys. Now, analyzing everything, each guy has one loss. One loss in the UFC. Dustin Poirier, never been knocked out. Cub Swanson has only lost by decision and TKO one time. So he's got one loss by TKO, one loss by decision. Now, 3 of his 5 total losses came in the first 35 seconds of the fight. So if Dustin Poirier wants to win this fight, he's got to get this down. He's got to get this fight down to the ground quick. He's got to get Cub Swanson where he's most vulnerable at, and that's just bull rush him right away, kind of like he did in his last fight with Jonathan Brookins. So Dustin Poirier is a submission specialist. Cub Swanson, a knockout artist. But with Cub Swanson being submitted previously and Dustin Poirier never being knocked out, I have to go with Dustin Poirier by submission. I'm going to say first round, I'm going to say 3 stars. but it's really, really tough to pick against a guy like Cub Swanson. So if the odds are ridiculous, which they probably won't be, they'll probably be very near even odds. I wouldn't be surprised if the underdog, if there is one in this one would be much more value for your money. But I'm going with Dustin Poirier, 3 stars, submission, first round.
There you have it, folks. Unanimous. Dustin Poirier. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.